We started a long time ago, middle of the fall. We read through the play for Lucas Nath and Joe Mantello, the writer and the director. And 2 weeks later, we had a new draft of the script on the basis of that reading. Then we had another week of script workshop in December. All of this 3 months ago. So it's been a long period of craftsmanship and carpentry getting this play right. And Joe is a terrific director of new material, and Lucas is very responsive to actors. So they make us feel like collaborators. I remember going to see actors that I'd only seen on film, and there is a certain excitement to that. And it's a nice asset to have when you walk on stage. I just think, most actors, their first impulse to act was the impulse to act on stage. And I do think good actors love to return to the theater because it's like you're using all your muscles and you're living through the storytelling experience with the audience at the same moment the story is being told. And you're working with an ensemble. I mean, these are great friends of mine, these people you're interviewing tonight.
I mean, the first thing that I always am quick to point out is it's not a biodrama. It's a play that takes a couple of given circumstances that we all kind of recall. It's about the 2008 New Hampshire primary and in a moment where Hillary was really, really not doing well, and in surprising ways not doing well, and about her attempts to turn things around, and when they did turn around, maybe some of the reasons why she wasn't happy with the results. And it's not a bioplay. It kind of actually sort of has its roots a little bit in the Greeks. It's primarily a comedy, but secretly a Greek tragedy. It's got that DNA in it. I mean, they're just so nimble, and they're two actors who, you put a comma on the page, they will figure out exactly what that means and the significance of that comma and the level of precision and attention to words and rhythms. I'm very musical in my approach. I get drunk on the rhythm of the play and messing around with that, and they in turn really get excited about that. And then there are also actors who they have their own particular cadences, so it's exciting for me because I'll be watching them and I'll have a new idea for a joke that would only work in that person's voice, and so that's fun, and they're game for that.
In scenes like this where you're really, in a way, part of what's going on, there's a political chess game, but there's also a personality test and contest going on here, and there is a game of annoying the other person that goes on, and although it's not overtly stated, the audience really smells and feels that. And so to play that with people who you just know you can't offend is great, because you can really go for it.
I'm looking forward to audiences coming to see this and seeing not just sort of a reminder of what was or what could have been, and not just sort of its echoes, what Hillary went through 8 years later, but also I think that, in a way it's very much a play about a marriage. And in an odd way, I think it's also a little bit, for my character, like it's a bit of a triangle, like there's my character wants her husband gone, and her husband wants my character gone. So, and I think that is what it makes for interesting conflict and drama.